I get Uber Eats a lot, and I realize I'm fortunate that I live in a suburban place because I'm just always out in the middle of the street, and I'm just in the middle of the street, and I'm like, yeah, where's my food? Like, you don't realize how much privilege you have just like walking outside. Like if I lived in South Central LA, like I shouldn't be out there. Like maybe this lowrider has my Taco Bell. Fahim, are you looking? Do you have my Taco Bell? Are they still doing drive-bys with like lowriders and stuff? Have they switched to electric yet? I feel like that would be, if you're trying to kill someone, that's the logical progression. You would want to be quiet, right? There's like a bunch of Crips in a Tesla. The gold wing door opens like no one's driving, it's on autopilot. Just a bunch of Crips. Like, what the fuck? No one's in the driver's seat? It's on autopilot? You're like, whoa, those are really cool cars as you're dying. Oh, I should have got a Tesla. You see a bunch of Crips by a supercharger. Fucking killed his ass. Just for 30 minutes. Like, how much more time? 5 minutes. All right. What's Steve? Is it a Ralph's? Like, oh, how's the Lucid? You like the Lucid? Just trading notes with other electric car owners. I like, I'm watching Narcos and stuff. I always like when they're on the moped and they kill people. That's pretty cool. Right? Because there's the guy who's driving the moped and there's the guy on the back. Do you know, would you be the front guy or would you be the back guy? You ever think about that? Do guys ever think, like, would I drive the moped or would I have the Uzis? Most guys would be like, oh, I want to drive it because, like, it's gay if I'm on the back. But this is a curveball. It's not gay. Because people might think you're gay, but you got two Uzis. That's the least gay thing. Just murdering people. But when you're done, then it gets gay, because you're like, drive. We killed them. It's like, hold me tight. What if every cartel just has two gay guys on a moped who murder people? We got close while murdering people. One last mission. Something about the blood splatter got me hot. So part of the reason the whole Epstein and Diddy thing, they were able to get away with it for so long, is because they had a honeypot, which is just like compromising footage of high-level people doing bad things and stuff. So that's why they were able to get away with it for so long. And I feel like that I realize, like, it's gonna be harder to do in the future because you're not gonna be able to blackmail Gen Z. Because you're gonna be like, all right, you better do this, or we'll release this footage of you getting fucked by 3 guys, and then them shitting in your mouth. And they're like, joke's on you, I already uploaded that to my OnlyFans. I'm already monetizing it. That's been live for years. I'm making so much money. Like, fuck, okay, usually this works on boomers, but you gotta switch your playbook. It's funny seeing, there's this new epidemic going on. There's a fitness craze. You'll see these women who are like pole dancing for fitness. Have you seen these studios? There's like a bunch of women in there who like pay money. You have it backwards. You can go to a place and get paid to do it. You guys know that? Instead of paying money, you go to a place, they give you money. You've got it backwards, ladies. They're like, no, I just like to do it for fitness. That'd be like if I went to a fitness studio and I'm just like fake bagging groceries. Boop. Boop. You can get a job at Ralph's. Like, no, just me and my guy pals. We just do it for fun. It's just good cardio. Boop, boop. Yeah, it's funny that a job is a fitness craze. I feel like there's certain moves that women can do in arguments that guys can't do, you know? Like at a party or something, a woman could be like, I have a headache. And then she just goes into the other room and everyone's like, yeah, she has a headache. You gotta respect a woman's headache. No guy can be like, I have a headache. I'm gonna be in the garage. if you need. He has a headache. No one respects a man's headache. No one gives a fuck about a man's headache. Yeah. Another one is like when they're arguing, be like, I'm going to my sister's. Going to the sisters is a move. No guy's like, I'm going to my brother's. Just playing air hockey. Like, can you believe this shit? Like, don't answer that. Right? I have a headache and I'm going to my sister. You know, it's funny. Back in the day, they used to punch like this. Have you ever seen old-timey movies? They would like two-hand punch people. I want to bring that back, like the hammer punch. Just be in a club, like, whoa, what the fuck you say? Deliver a wallop. Sorry I had to wallop you, but you were talking smack. Also, back in the day when they would like fight, boxers would fight like this. Who was the first fighter to, like, he was getting his ass kicked, and he was like, hold on. He's like, what the fuck is he doing? And the ref is like, it's legal. That's not fair. Just revolutionized the fighting game, just getting his ass kicked, and he's like, hold on a second. Then Metallica starts playing. The guy who invented the overhand. So I was dating a girl one time for a few months, and then it wasn't really working out, and then she wanted to do couples therapy. After a few months, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, why not? I'm like, it's a few months. Why am I trying to save this? Couples therapy after a few months? If a therapist took you in after a few months, that's like negligence at that point. A down-ass therapist, if I went in there for the couples therapy after a few months, he'd be like, okay, yeah, all right, I crunch the numbers. I look at the diagnostics, and your relationship is totaled. I would get a new girlfriend if I were you. This is just not worth it. Yeah, couples therapy after a few months. I think the only reason to get couples therapy is if you're married and you have kids. That's the only, you're trying to like, yeah. Even if you're married and you don't have kids and you have couples therapy, like, why? Just rip the Band-Aid off. You're just pre-gaming for the divorce. You are. Like, why are you just, like, getting bled dry until she cuts you in half? Right? Okay, no, you don't like that? But I think it's true. If you're in couples therapy, I mean, all right, good luck. You're just pre-gaming. You're delaying the inevitable, and there's no kids. Just rip the Band-Aid. Unless she's covering the therapy, then by all means, you know? Is she like, no, I'll pay. You get the divorce? I'll pay for the therapy. You get the divorce when I get everything. You know what? This is a pet peeve of mine. It's annoying when a girl won't watch a movie because a dog dies in it. Have you seen these people? Have you seen them? Like, I can't. It's just a dog dies in it. I can't. If a dog, I can't. I'm out of here. Just knowing a dog dies in the movie is too much for her. It's like kids in the Middle East have to see their parents die and they have to carry on. But you can't see a fake dog die in a fake movie. It's not real. Like, I have too much empathy. I wanted to see John Wick one time with my ex back in the day. And she's like, I can't. A dog dies. I'm like, it's barely a plot point, you know? Like, you can come in the room after. He's like, no, I can't. Like, it's not 3 hours of the dog just being held, like, tell us where the diamonds are, Ruffles. It's literally nothing. Just watch the movie. No. I don't even like knowing that John Wick exists out there. Burn all the John Wicks. I have to go to a Petco to get the taste out of my mouth. Right? Just watch the movie. It's not that big of a deal. There are bigger problems in the world. Do I just seem like a heartless guy? Like, hey man, a dog dies in that movie. This is America. We love dogs. Maybe that flies in Afghanistan, but not here. You might hate dogs there, but here they're part of the family. We make a cake for them and their paws are on the table. He doesn't know it's his birthday, but it feels good for the family. No, don't eat the cake. Don't eat. You should know it's your birthday. Have civility. He's just happy to be there. So like, there's a lot of pronouns now. There's like always new ones coming out, you know? Like they have them, or they have a zer. Zer is one of them. I think it's great and everything, but it's like learning a new language, kind of, if you're not used to it. It's like learning a new language where if you mess up too many times, your life is over. I feel like they should have announcements, like Apple launches, just the new pronouns. Like, you've heard of they, you've heard of zer, introducing ja. And then like someone with shaved head comes out, just like half of it, like, this is our new ja. Get used to it. All right, I read this article, and in the article it said this kid, he died in a bounce house when a gust of wind like blew it into the air, which is like super sad, but also the most Pixar way to die. Do you think there was a moment where he was like, whoa, I got sick air? All right, shouldn't have done it. You live and learn. I feel like some women have eyebrows that are just to impress other women. Right? I feel like guys care less about it, but there's like a nuclear arms race going on with eyebrows. Sometimes it's like 2 welcome mats. Yeah, no? Okay.